Hey everyone, Tickle G here, representing those who are 40 and up who love their tech. And I'm already tired. Almost moved out of my house. It's gonna be a couple more days before everything is moved over to the new house. And I'll make a video on the new house and showing you my man cave and where I'm gonna be making my new videos and stuff. So I'm really excited, but man, am I tired. But anyway, this video is gonna be my first video for you to convince me otherwise. I talked about in my last posted video asking if you're going to get an iPhone 12, and I've been contemplating on getting an iPhone 12 because I have an iPhone 6s that I've been using as my daily driver, and of course, you know, it's still a pretty good phone. It's still getting a little dated. And I wanted to have a phone that has a memory capacity, or not just memory, but the storage capacity, I should say, and the spunk to use it as my daily driver. Because with the 6S, the highest amount of space you can have on there is 128 gigabytes, and that's not enough for the amount of apps and things that I, want to use on my phone. So I said to myself, I know that the iPhone 12 is coming in the fall, and I've already read an article that it's going to be delayed by a couple of weeks. And personally, I didn't want to wait, too long for a phone. So I decided, actually before getting the iPhone 12, to get myself an iPhone that has a storage capacity and is still relevant to use in today's times. So I decided to get myself the iPhone XS, and this one has 512 gigabytes of delicious space. Of course, you're not allocated all 512 gigabytes because of the operating system and other things they already install on the phone, but it's still a fantastic phone. So just want to talk about my decision on why I decided to get it. But if you can convince me otherwise, because I still have, I probably still have another 2 weeks to send it back, for a refund. So I still have another 2 weeks. So if you can convince me within a day or two, that'll be great, But good luck with that, because like I said, I've done my research, and let me tell you why I decided to get the iPhone 10s, excuse me. So the first reason is the cost. So I've sold, and I mentioned in another video, I've sold my GPD Win 2 and 1 and got probably $600 for both of them. I mean, that was not great. It was okay. But still, I was able to use that money to purchase this phone. So the first reason why I decided to get the XS as opposed to the 12, putting money down on the 12, or even bypassing the iPhone 11 or 11 Pro, the price, like I said, I was looking at the 11 Pro for a while, and what deterred me from getting the 11 Pro is the price, especially for the 512 gigabyte storage version. So I was looking at, and I didn't want to get the Max because that's too big. I wanted to get the Pro because the Pro is slightly bigger than this one. So I was looking at the Pro, and the lowest price that I found, as you can see that I say that the favorite, $959 for the 512 gigabyte version. Now you could probably find one for $10 cheaper. I saw one for $949, but still that price is humongous. That's the laptop price. So that was the first thing that deterred me from not getting the 11 Pro. So that's why I decided to get the XS, because like I said, on mine I have total 512 gigabytes of storage at a very reasonable price. Now, I was a little weary on purchasing this phone, because this phone, when I purchased it on eBay, it was refurbished, and so with that aspect, it was, I did not know and couldn't know from even the seller what software version or the iOS that was on the phone. So of course I wanted one that was 13.5 or below, and the main reason why is because, of course, I jailbreak my phones. So I was a little wary on getting this one, and so when I did get it and saw that it was 13.3, I breathed a sigh of relief, and as soon as I got it, I jailbroke this sucker within a couple of minutes. It doesn't take that long to jailbreak, and as you can see, got all my folders on the bottom as I like it. There is an option of putting folders in folders, but it crashes. You know, with Spring Demise 5, it crashes, or it doesn't work. It doesn't work in flow. It does work on the iPhone 6s running iOS 13, but on the iPhone 10s it does not work as far as putting folders in folders. They do not open within a folder. The folder that's in the folder does not open. So I had to put all of my folders categorized. I mean, I wish that the labels would appear on the bottom, but they don't. It's all good though. I know which folder is what. And so all of my folders are on the bottom so that I can have my pretty much entire screen without any apps, so that I can have GIF backgrounds or whatever, so that I can enjoy my screen. So like I said, I got all my folders to folders, and this is my main folder. There you go. There's proof that it is jailbroken. And like I said, I have 512 gigabyte of space on here to use at my heart's content. One of the main reasons why I needed, like I said, the 512 gigabytes of space is not just for my applications and making 4K videos for my channel that I'll be doing very soon, but here's the main reason why. My emulators. Emulators still work on jailbroken iPhones on iOS 13. So of course I got Nintendo DS emulator, regular Nintendo, and these are the .emus. I love the .emus. Some of the very best emulators that were ever created for the iPhone. Not a lot of people use those, but I use them extensively, and I'll tell you why in a few seconds. But got that one. Got MAME, Providence. Got that one mainly for PS1 games. Dolphin, I haven't tried that yet. Sega Genesis, there isn't a dedicated Genesis emulator except for this one right here. I mean, you can use multi-emulators for Genesis, but this one right here, in my opinion, is the best, period, end of story. No argument. This one is a Neo Geo Pocket, TurboGrafx, Super Nintendo, Atari 2600, PSP, of course, Delta, which is a multi-emulator. This is good. I like this one. This one emulates Nintendo 64, Nintendo NES, Super NES, and Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy. So that's really, really good. And this one is for Sega Master System and just Master System actually, not the Game Gear. But like I said, with the amount of ROMs that I have on my phone, or wanted to have on my phone, I needed a phone that has a lot of space so I could put all the ROMs on there that I want. For example, PSP ROMs, these can get pretty large, 1.5 gigs or whatnot, depends on the game. But as you can see, I have a plethora of games on my phone, and I will make a video on how to get the ROMs on your phone so that you can have as many as you want on here. And no, I don't play on just a touchscreen phone because there's no control. Here's another reason why I wanted to get the iPhone XS. This older controller, Game Vice controller, this does work on the XS, and it does not work from what I guess researched. I mean, I didn't do any testing myself because I don't have an 11 Pro. It may work on there, but from what I've researched, it does not work with the 11 Pro. So that was a turn off for me getting the 11 Pro, but this does work with the XS, and I'll show you in future videos that it does work. But like I said, mainly for my emulators, I needed the space to put all my games on there. Now, picture and video quality is very, very good on this phone. As you can see here, took a picture of my new house,
and it looks really good. Pinch zoom works great. What it has a 12 megapixel camera, and video quality, you can record 4K at 60 frames per second. As you can see here, my dog Max loves his new backyard. It's just a wonderful camera. So comparing to the 6S phone that I have, this works a lot better. Oops, my mom called. So with the processing speed being very decent, the picture quality, video quality being great, the amount of space that I have on here to do what I need to do, as far as that, selling apps and everything, pretty good size. I mean, I wish it was thin as a 6S. I wish I had the aluminum back. But of course, for wireless charging, I'm okay with the glass back. So with everything going on for the 10S, I'm very happy with my purchase decision. However, if you believe that the 11 Pro is a better phone with the extra camera, whatever, if you believe that it is, convince me otherwise. Like I said, I have another 2 weeks to be able to send this back. So if you can try to convince me otherwise, especially with the price, because I can't swallow that price. If you convince me otherwise, then I'll get it. Other than that, I am absolutely happy with this purchase decision, because definitely the phone is paid for. I don't have to pay any monthly installments. I'm not locked in a contract with T-Mobile. Good to go. So I'm really happy with my purchase decision. So there you have it. That's my video. Convince me otherwise if you can. I hope you can. If you can, you are a really good salesman. But other than that, I'm going to keep this, especially with my games. I'm really happy with my space that I have in here. So if you like the video, leave a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Tell your friends about my channel, and I hope to see you in my next video.